Dark Souls 2 is infamous within the Souls community for being the black sheep in the shadow of a masterpiece. Contrary to its pre-release, the culture surrounding the game shifted due to its troubled development and prevailing critiques that unfairly malign the sequel amongst fans. Compared to its predecessor, it makes a lateral shift in design choices that, while not always sticking the landing, are a welcome addition to the formula, drawing influence from FromSoft games of yore. It embodies the core pathos of the series, retaining identity and persevering in spite of a cursed fate. I'm Genosaurus, and this is a measured defense of Dark Souls 2. A little over a month after its 2014 release, popular game critic Matthew Matosis shared his review, stating it was a pretty good game, but an overall disappointment for the Souls series, a now pervading mantra in the Souls community. With what seemed like a middling assessment, the video goes on to paint a much more negative picture of the game, ending the review by stating its forgettability, taking 2 steps backwards for everyone forward. 3 years later, after other iterations of this critique, Hbomberguy released In Defense of Dark Souls 2, a counter-critique that rather bombastically argued in favor of the game over Dark Souls 1. As expected, this garnered heavy criticism, prompting a lengthy response to Hbomb by another long-form video essayist known as Mauler. I will be referencing these and similar works as they shape and reflect the landscape surrounding the game. But before we begin, I want to establish a personal frame of reference. I began playing the Souls series during the 2018 holidays when I played Dark Souls Remastered, and then picked up Bloodborne, nearly finishing it before the release of Sekiro, then started DS3 in the summer of 2019 and downloaded Demon's Souls on my PS3. I started DS2 last, following the advice of my Souls friends, who assured me it was a terrible game, citing common arguments found in Matthew's video. Since then, I've done challenge runs in all these games, even with 1 HP and stamina, so I'm very familiar with mechanical intricacies. I've also gone back to play all the Kingsfield games and am now playing the Shadow Tower series, which has ties to Dark Souls 2. I'll also note that while I've only played the Scholar of the First Sin edition, most of my arguments may be retrofit to the base game. Structurally, we will take a top-down approach, starting with the history and development of the game. We will then discuss art, music, story, world design, level design, enemies and AI, ADP, weapons, spells and armor, mechanics, NPCs and covenants, and then appropriately, the endings. Without further ado, let's begin.